Are you ready for a bedtime story? I might be able to tuck you in.
Scary stories to tell in the dark. Collected by Alvin Schwartz. Drawings by Stephen Gamble. There's some crafty bitches. The babysitter. Look at that ugly bitch. It was 9 o'clock in the evening. Everyone was sitting on the couch in front of the TV. There was Richard, Brian, Jenny, and Doreen. The babysitter too. The telephone rang. Maybe it's your mother, said Doreen. That catty little bitch. She picked up the phone. Before she could say a word, a man laughed hysterically and hung up. Who was that? Said Richard. Some nut, said Doreen. What did I miss? At 9:30, the telephone rang again. Doreen answered it. It was the man who had called before. I'll be there soon, he said, and he laughed and hung up. He's having fun with his fucking friends. Who is it? The children asked. Some crazy person, she said. About 10 o'clock, the telephone rang again. Jenny got to it first. Hello, she said. It was the same man. 1 more hour, he said, and he laughed and hung up. He said, 1 more hour? What did he mean? Asked Jenny. Scared little bitch. Don't worry, said Doreen. It's somebody fooling around. No, it's not. About 10:30, the telephone rang once more. When Doreen picked it up, the man said, pretty soon now, and he laughed. Why are you doing this? Doreen screamed, and he hung up. Was it that guy again? Asked Brian. Yes, said Doreen. I'm going to call the operator and complain. Little Karen. The operator told her to call back if it happened again, and she would try to trace the call. At 11 o'clock, the telephone rang again. Doreen answered it. Very soon now, the man said, and he laughed and hung up. I like this guy. Doreen called the operator. Almost at once, she called back. The person is calling from a telephone number upstairs. She said, you'd better leave. I'll get the police. It'll ruin everything. Just then, a door upstairs opened. A man they had never seen before started down the stairs toward them. As they ran from the house, he was smiling in a very strange way. A few minutes later, the police found him there and arrested him. That's no fun. He didn't even get to play with them. Poor guy. Those kids look annoying. Very artistic. That's Stephen. What am I gonna choose? Blind choose. The fuck? God fucking damn it. Okay. Again. Blind choose. There is a mosquito. Motherfucker. Okay. The guests. A young man and his wife were on a trip. Again. A young man and his wife were on a trip to visit his mother. Usually they arrive in time for supper, but they had gotten a late start. Oh, they're gonna be hungry. And now it was getting dark, so they decided to look for a place to stay overnight and go on in the morning. Just off the road, they saw a small house in the woods. Maybe they rent rooms, the wife said, so they stopped to ask. An elderly man and woman came to the door. They didn't rent rooms, they said, but they would be glad to have them stay overnight as their guests. Don't trust strangers. They had plenty of room, and they would enjoy the company. The old woman made coffee and brought out some cake, and the four of them talked for a while. Then the young couple were taken to their room. They again explained that they wanted to pay for this, but the old man said he would not accept any money. Very strange. Nothing in life is free. The young couple got up early the next morning before the hosts had awakened. On the table near the front door, they left an envelope with some money in it for the room. Then they went on to the next town. How sweet and thoughtful of them. Must be very nice people. Makes me sick. They stopped in a restaurant and had breakfast. When they told the owner where they had stayed, he was shocked. It can't be, he said. The house burned to the ground, and the man and the woman who lived there died in the fire. The young couple could not believe it, so they went back to the house. Only now there was no house. All they had found was a burned-out shed. They stood staring at the ruins, trying to understand what had happened. Then the woman screamed. In the rubble was a badly burned table, like the one they had seen by the front door. On the table there was an envelope they had left this morning. Just like this. There you go. That was the end of that one. I want more. Do you? Stick around and ask me questions. And I know you have questions. I see you in your inbox. Yeah, you.